I was cemented in my optimism, right? The laws are stacked against drug conspiracies because the drug war was a money-making system. So it wasn't about punishing the people who's doing wrong. It was about let's be able to compartmentalize how we're getting this money off of this stuff, right? So when you talk about beating the feds, man, on a ninth grade education, mind you, right? The one thing I wanted to talk to you about is most people would believe that, oh, he's intelligent. He got a ninth grade education. Conventional education don't matter, but he must be smart if he did it. No, you know what I was? I was cemented in my optimism. I knew I needed more than intelligence because if I'm fighting a system that nobody beat, I'm pretty sure plenty intelligent people came before me. What's going to separate me from them? I used to go talk to people who actually lost their case. I used to play devil's advocate on myself. I wanted them to play devil's advocate on me. I'll show them what I'm working with. Obviously, a little bit of it because you're in that situation. You don't want everybody in your stuff. But the ones who knew what you were going through, I would go to the ones who couldn't get themselves out just to hear them say, nah, Sam, it ain't going to work. What that forces me to do is now he just gave a direct threat to my fortitude of optimism. What do you mean I can't do that? So now I go unconsciously figure out more ways to fortify what you just said. So I ended up devising a strategy that backed the federal government in the corner. They always say what you could have won, and it's like you hear so many. So I'm like, okay, how can I cut off every angle of them trying this bullshit on me with the, oh, well, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. So that's what I started to do. I said, well, the first thing you could do is go get those cases where people lost and build your strategy based on those judges' opinions. So put them in a situation where they cannot say that. You did everything. You crossed all your T's. You dotted all your I's. And it was to such a degree, bro, that my decision came back in the mail. They said, we don't want to wrestle with you, champ. Because these things you just figured out, I don't know what you on over there. But if we let this go into the system, it's going to cost us too much money. Too many people are going to come home.